What's going on, YouTube? This is your friendly neighborhood DraftKings addict, bringing my top picks for Thursday's main NBA DFS slate. All right, guys. So yesterday was some fun basketball, guys. I don't know about you guys, but I cashed in all my double ups, and I minimum cashed in a couple of my GPPs. So I had a decent day, even though Russell Westbrook decided to take a shit on me. But oh, excuse my French. But okay, guys, let's go ahead and get the homework out the way, please. Don't forget to like the video. Comment below on any plays you love or hate. We have a small slate today, so it won't be a whole lot of options. And then also, if you're new to the channel, thank you for stopping by. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button before you leave. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it. Draft Dashboard is my app that I use to do my research for the most part. All right, guys, it's a 30-day trial for $1 in the description of the video. All right, so let's go ahead and break it down by position. So at point guard, of course, you got James Harden at the top, at home, playing up against the Lakers. And as you can see, he has a pretty nice record versus them. All righty, at 58, 45, 70, 71, and 59. Now, me personally, Harden at home, back up against the wall. They need some W's. If you look at the NBA standings, Houston is currently 12 and 14, second from the bottom in the Western Conference. Yeah. Okay. So, long story short, they need this W. They're at home. I expect James Harden to have a nice night. I'm putting my money on James Harden, but of course, you know you got LeBron on the same slate. That could also do some damage as well and put up 60 to 70 DraftKings points, but I'm putting my money on the home underdog because I believe Houston is, they're 5-point favorite. Cool. So let's get it. Give me some James Harden at 10.9K. This guy's usage is through the roof. Look at that, 37%. All righty. So give me some James Harden. Chris Paul, he's 8.6K. He could have a good night. Look at that. He had a 53-point game versus this team and a 55-point game and a couple 29s to 39. So he's coming off a game where he scored 50 DraftKings points. Again, the Rockets need this W. You know, they're in a slump, needless to say. So Chris Paul could be a good play, 8.6K. So I'm going to go ahead and put him in my player pool. But it just depends on how the slate breaks down as far as value and stuff. J.J. Barea is currently questionable. He left with an ankle injury on yesterday's slate. And he's 4.4K. If he's out, that could open up some value on that Dallas side when it comes to the guard position. So keep an eye out for that news. Nothing finalized yet. This Forbes kid, I like him starting against the Clippers. All righty, he's 4.3K. He's played 30-plus minutes in the last 2 games. All righty, just coming off a 47-point game. But he's the ball handler for this team. And so, man, look at that, 24 and 22. You know, I'm not too confident in that play. Yeah, I'm not going to play him. I'm going to go ahead and take him off. I really don't like the Spurs guards because you don't know who's going to play. Is it going to be Patty Mills? Is it going to be White? Is it going to be Forbes? Your guess is good as mine. So now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pass on the guards when it comes to the San Antonio Spurs. So, but Patty Mills, I'm going to go ahead and throw him in my player pool. He's on 3.6K. This guy's playing at home. He could put up a couple of threes, dish a couple of dimes, and pay off that 3.6K value. So I'll take a flyer on Patty Mills at home. Devin Harris, keep an eye on him. If Barea's out, he's somebody that I definitely would be willing to play at 3.3K. And again, playing against Phoenix, trash team, should be a good game. I believe they're at home. No, they're in Phoenix. But Wes Matthews, a game-time decision. Dirk Nowitzki is, J.J. Barea, Dennis Smith Jr. So just kind of keep an eye on that. All righty. So Harris, somebody I got in my player pool. Again, there's some good value in my opinion if those other guys are out. But we'll see how that all plays out. Lonzo Ball. I'm going to take a flyer on him going up against Houston at 5.6K. Most people don't like to play guards versus Houston because of Chris Paul and his supposed defense. But like I say, the Rockets at the bottom of the barrel when it comes to their standings in the league. So they can be exploited. So I do like Ball playing 28 minutes or more in the last couple of games, going up against Houston, which is it's actually a pace down matchup. But again, I like Ball at 5.6K. They got some injuries there, and he's getting a good run, so I like him. Next up, Dennis Smith Jr., like I said, is questionable due to some wrist soreness, so he may or may not play. So keep your eyes on that. If he does play at 5.5K, he's a decent value, but I personally don't like playing guys coming off injury. DeAnthony Melton, go ahead. He's probably Probably one of my only locks of the day slate at 4.9K. Getting a lot of run with the injuries that they have there in Phoenix. As you can see, Booker's still out, and Troy Daniels, the other backup guard, is a game time decision. But for the most part, this kid Melton is getting some good runs. So I like him at 4.9K. As you can see, he's averaging around 27, 28 or so points the last 3 games. Give me some of that versus Dallas at 4.9K. Shea, this guy here, he kind of fell off the map. I'm going to pass on that one. Brunson, we could try again to see if we can catch magic with him, but I like this guy right up under him. That's a little bit cheap at 4.2K. Going up against Houston, Josh Hart. Give me some of that. Excuse me, guys. Still a little bit under weather. But that 4.2K price, he's pretty close to Brunson. I prefer Hart in the matchup versus Houston, personally. He's actually played well versus Houston in the past, as you can see. 26, 33, 39, and 28. So give me some Josh Hart at 4.2K. DJ Augustine is another guy that we could take a flyer on, but this guy's minutes are inconsistent. His performance is inconsistent. I can't play him. So that's pretty much all my point guards, guys. Drop your comment below. Let me know who you like at point guard. All right, so at shooting guard, of course, you got Harden, and DeMar DeRozan is probably my favorite at the moment. All righty, at 8.5K going up against the Clippers. All righty, so get you some DeMar. DeMar looks good, man. He scored 57 points the last time these two teams met. They're playing at home. This guy has a 30% usage. He's playing 35 plus minutes. I like this game to be a close game. If you look at it right now, let's see what the over and under is. So they're 2-point favorites at the moment, which is a close game. So I do like DeMar DeRozan. If the game stays close, he's going to be on the floor. He's going to be in the scoring role. So give me some DeMar DeRozan. Doncic, he just came off a 50-point game. No thanks. A lot of people are going to chase him. I don't know how he's going to do, but he could have a good game versus Phoenix. You know what? I'm playing him. Put him in my player pool. Depending on how my lineup construction goes, I could have me a couple of plays of Doncic. But let's go ahead and get him some, man. The guy's 26% usage. He's out there hitting wild, crazy circuit shots. I don't know if y'all saw that. He got fouled and was falling down, threw the ball up, and he went in. The guy had a magical night, man. Put up 50 DraftKings points. So I'll take me some of that. Eric Gordon recently thrust into the starting lineup. Hadn't been working too well for him. It's just so many shots to go around, man. And James Harden is going to take probably 60% of the shots. And Chris Paul is going to take the other 20%. So it's not a lot of shots for Gordon when he's on the floor with both Chris Paul and James Harden. So 4.8K, nah, I can't do it. I'd rather play Josh Hart around that price range. So again, Patty Mills, take your guess on these guards when it comes to the San Antonio Spurs, man. If you look at their minutes, they're kind of evening them out, so to say. So I don't know who's going to show up tonight. I'm taking my chance on Patty Mills, maybe, depending on how roster construction goes, man. Evan Fournier, I do like. He's coming back off of a game out for personal reasons. And so I do like him at 5.7K. He's had a good history versus this team. He's averaging 37 DraftKings points versus them. And at 5.7K versus Chicago, give me some of that. We already talked about Melton. Josh Hart, we already talked about. So that's all my guards, guys. So let's go ahead and go over to small forward. Again, only a 4-game slate, guys. So we really don't have a lot of options. So pick your side of the road and take a stance. Okay, so at small forward, Kuzma, he's probably my second favorite forward behind DeMar DeRozan. But Kuzma has been playing out of his mind since they had the injury to Ingram. As you can see, he's averaging 40 or more DraftKings points in the last 5 games. And if you look at his games versus Houston, 40, 58, 43, and 23 versus Houston. Now, I'm thinking he's going to be in the 40 to 58 range personally. So at 7.6K, he's pretty much one of my locks on this slate. But that's me. So let me know who your locks are in the comments below, guys. Who are the guys that you are taking a stance on? You're going to have them in your lineups pretty much. Tobias Harris, another guy I like versus San Antonio. Just because the price and his upside, 7.3K. If this game is a competitive game, again, this guy's going to be a big part of it. And at 7.3K, he's too cheap, in my opinion, for what he does for this team. So let's see what we get. Did we get a 15-point game because they got blew out the last game versus Toronto? Or do we see a 53-point game where it's a close double overtime game? So DFS guys, if you hear me, I need a double overtime game right there, okay? All right, so Rudy Gay, another guy I like. Again, 6.2K, doesn't have to do a lot to pay off. If you look at his games, he's averaging around 27. This could be a game where he gets us a 35 or more, which would be great for a 6K player. So give me some Rudy Gay. Barnes is somebody that I did consider, but it just come off a back-to-back. But he gets a game versus Phoenix. He's only 5.9K. But you got Dirk possibly coming back and some other things that could play in the line. But Harrison Barnes, somebody that I could play. I'm going to go ahead and add him on. All right. If you look at the history versus his team, he's averaging 30 in the last 3 games and 38 the game before that. Decent usage, decent minutes. Yeah, give me some Barnes. I'll take me some of that. All righty. Who else we got? Dorian Finney-Smith. So if Wes Matthews or any of the other forward/guards for Dallas that are game time decisions, as you can see, they have quite a bit. If any of those guys are out, I'm playing some Dorian Finney-Smith at only 3.7K. You look at his last 4 games, 23, 21, 26, and 29. Not too bad for a guy that's only 3.7K. So keep him on your radar. I'm not sure about Bellinelli. He's only playing 20 minutes or so. Belly could be a sneak play, guys. Keep an eye out for him, man. It could be a sneak play. At home versus the Clippers. Yeah, that could be a good play. LeBron James, man, 11K. I'd rather have Harden personally. He's at home, not on the road. But LeBron is always in play. Of course, but I'm taking my stance. I'm going with Harden. So, hate it or love it. That's who I'm on. So, let me know. You on Team LeBron or Team Harden? Next up, power forward. Again, I already talked about Kuzma. LaMarcus Aldridge, you got to put him in your player pool, guys. At 7.5K, he's at home versus the Clippers. Should be a good, close, high-scoring game. Aldridge got to be in the play, man. 7.5K? Come on, man. Yep, so Aldridge is definitely in play. Barnes, we already talked about. Dorian Finney-Smith, we already talked about. I consider Harrell. He's only 6K, but his minutes has been down the last couple of games. So not sure what's going on there. But we could definitely get some Montrezl Harrell. So Bobby Portis is back. Scored 23 points in the last game in 18 minutes. This is a point per minute guy. So he's definitely somebody that I would consider as a roster filler at 5.3K. He can score some points really fast. All righty, who else? Yeah, I don't really like Gordon in this spot, but hey, who knows? He could put up 50 or he could put up 12. I'm going to pass on Gordon. I'd rather go with Fournier. All righty, at a little cheaper price. Has decent usage as well. So, all right, last but not least, the center position, guys. So I'm going to be honest, this was my toughest area to pick somebody from, man, because of the pricing. Shit, Capella's 8.2K. DJ just sucks. 26 and 28 in his last couple of games, and they were great matchups. This would be the game that he goes off for 40. So I got DJ in my my player pool, even though I'm gonna be honest, I don't love it. But hey, I gotta look at the data. Look at the data. The data says that he's gonna have a good game. All righty, so I'm going with the data. All right, DeAndre Ayton, though, he's my favorite player at center, to be honest, versus Dallas at 7.2K. This young cat is getting a lot of minutes. All righty, and they're at home, if I remember correctly, right? Phoenix? Yep. So they're 7-point underdogs. Give me the home underdog at 7.2K. Vucevic, 8.9K. This guy could go off and score 70 DraftKings points. They're at home. Got a couple players. No, Fournier's playing. They don't have anybody real important out. So that's definitely somebody that you can consider, but I don't know if I can pay 8.9K for a center today on this slate and be able to afford Harden, but we'll see. But right now, I don't have Vucevic in my player pool. JaVale McGee, though, I do like him versus Houston. All right, at 4.5K, he's the starting center. Could get a couple of blocks, some rebounds. Could be a good, decent day for him at 4.5K. So I do have JaVale McGee in my player pool, guys. If you look at the last time they played Houston, he scored 36. He's getting a decent run, somewhere around 23 minutes. So I do have JaVale McGee in my player pool. Ken Capella, like I say, I can't play that price tag, man. Look at his history versus LA. He hadn't scored over 37 DraftKings points, and he's 8.2K. I'm passing. Like I said, I do like Harrell. I'm going to give me some Harrell, even though he's been on a little bit of a slump last couple of games. So, Wendell Carter Jr., nah, I'm not reaching on that one with Bobby Portis back. He could steal some of his luster. All right, so let's keep it out on the center position for the Clippers, man. Boban could be a good play, and so could the other guy. What's his name? Jesus Christ. Can't think of his name right now. What's his name? Gortat at 3.6K, man. Could be a good filler. So, all right, guys, that's all my plays. So here you go. If you look at the screen, these are my favorite plays at the moment. All right, we got James Harden, Melton, TJ Warren. All right, I like him at 5.8K going up against Dallas. He should get a lot of run, especially if Trevor Reeves is out. And, of course, some of the injuries that they have at small forward and power forward over there in Phoenix. So give me some TJ Warren at home. Kyle Kuzma versus Houston. All right, he only scored 22 points in 25 minutes last game, but he's probably going to play the whole game here, 39 to 40 minutes versus Houston in a nice competitive game. Bop, bop, bop. I expect my 40 from Kuzma. Come on, Kuzma, don't let me down. So Kyle Kuzma, he's my power forward in D18. All right, I got him 7.2K, scored 45 points last time versus Dallas. Come on, baby, let's eat. So that's my top 5 plays at the moment, my quote-unquote locks, or the players that I'm going to have in my lineups and build around that. So there you go. At least your 4.5K, which you should be able to find some value on this slate. All right, guys, so good luck tomorrow. Let me know. Do you love the plays? Do you hate them? Also, if there are any players that I did not discuss today that you just really, really love, drop them in the comments below. To my new viewers, thank you for stopping by. Don't forget to hit the like button and the subscribe button before you go. I'll holler at you guys tomorrow. Peace.